Donald Trump has become the first former or sitting US president to be arrested on criminal charges. The former US president has arrived in court in Manhattan to be formally charged over the Stormy Daniels saga. The New York proceedings are taking place behind closed doors with heavy security in place. CNN's Jeff Zeleny is outside Trump Tower, where the former president is staying, and says while he hasn't spoken publicly today, he has issued a statement.
He says, heading to Lower Manhattan, the courthouse seems so surreal, in all caps. Wow, they are going to arrest me. Can't believe this is happening in America. MAGA.
Trump has always maintained his innocence and is expected to plead not guilty. Today's review of the official cash rate is expected to have minimal impact on the housing market. Economists are picking a 0.25% rise by the Reserve Bank, taking it to 5%. CoreLogic's latest data shows house values down 1.1% in March as part of an ongoing downturn. Chief property economist Calvin Davidson says mortgage rates have more or less peaked, almost regardless of what the Reserve Bank does.
All else equal, I think a lot of what the Reserve Bank's going to do is already priced in to current mortgage rates. So I think the pass-through will be pretty limited.
A reminder, whooping cough deaths can be prevented. Te Whatu Ora reports 3 infants have now died from the disease, 2 in February and all under 1 year old. A paediatrician says it's possible the babies were under 6 weeks old and therefore too young to be vaccinated. But Owen Sinclair says protection can still be given if pregnant women are immunised in the second trimester. Corrected Te Whatu Ora figures show emergency department wait times are worse than initially reported. Its national performance data originally showed 99.7% of patients at Northlands ED were being seen in 6 hours. Updated data shows it's 79.2%, and the national rate is 72.6%, well below the target of 95%. Health Minister Aisha Verrill says it's not good enough, but won't say whether the system is in crisis.
People in our health system don't walk into a challenging situation in a way that leads to panic. Instead, we need to focus on having a systematic way of addressing each of our current pressures.
Staff at the Music and Audio Institute's Auckland campus has shattered its closing. Te Pukenga confirmed the closure yesterday, saying ongoing significant losses due to low enrolments compounded by Auckland flood damage are unsustainable. There will be support to help students partway through a qualification to complete it. Little surprise that Jacinda Ardern is stepping back onto the global stage. The former Prime Minister will become the nation's special envoy for the Christchurch Call, a global initiative tackling online extremism. Ardern will give her valedictory to Parliament today, closing off her political career. Victoria University's Lara Greaves says Ardern was the person leading the call after March 15.
It's a real big global issue, disinformation, misinformation, online extremism. Working more in the regulation of social media space is an area that Ardern seems to really be passionate about.
Ardern's also been made a trustee of the Earthshot Prize, which aims to find solutions to the world's biggest environmental challenges.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald. Click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.